Hello and welcome to Easy Company Gaming, and today we have a figure of Star Wars Black Series Jango Fett. And Jango Fett is one that I have been begging for. I have been waiting for. Even though I have not known it was existent, I have seen it, and I have gotten it. If that makes sense. But this is Jango Fett, and this figure is amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so freaking amazing! But let's go over his box. I just spent the box. Son of a bit. But here's Jango Fett and the box art. He looks pretty dang cool. And here's the back of the box, and this is all the Jango Fett and store news. In the first years of the Republic, Jango Fett was regarded as the best bounty hunter in the galaxy, blah, blah, blah. And this is the side, that's the other side, and that is numbers 15. 15. King's out! So, now that we have the box under that, let's just take a quick look at how nicely done Jango Fett is. The box is pretty well done. I'm just kidding. Jango Fett's pretty well done, and everything is for a Black Series figure. This is flawed. Fucking dog, you don't shut up, I'll kill you. Everything for a Black Series is pretty flawless. I'm really surprised by the quality in this figure of the Black Series. Like it's spot on. I can't believe how they stepped it up with Jango Fett. Like, I love these type of figures. Like, you can get really, really nice, realistic looking figures because of the way they look. I mean, it's jetpack helmets. It's a soldier. It's easy to put in a figure, and then at the same time, you can make it look realistic, which is amazing. So let's just go over what he has to offer as a Jango. I don't know what a Jango is, but okay. So number one. The best thing about this figure, which I wish they would re-release a Boba Fett just like this, because I think his helmet size is accurate to what like the movie would be accurate to. So this, I think the Boba Fett's helmet is small. Fucking dog! I swear to God, the Boba Fett's helmet is smaller in a bit. Like, this is like I guess this area like cuts off like smaller, and in here it's more, but I think this is more accurate. Like, this is real this is like real human looking helmet. So the best part, let me get to the best part. I haven't taken it off in a while, but his helmet comes off and it reveals his face, and that is pretty cool. Like, they did that with the fin, and they have that with a couple characters, but this has to be. I'm gonna get the fin too, but this has to be the best removable helmet thing by Black Series. Like, just look at that. Even the face, not too bad. The eyebrows are a little bit fierce. Like, he went to freaking Beverly Hills to get those done. But I love it. Like, everything. Like, even when he has a helmet on, his articulation on the head is really, really done really well. He can't move side to side, but I like this. I like this action right here. His turn and all that stuff. It's good. I don't know what you call that kind of ball joint pivot thing, but it's really good. But I'm going to be showing him without or displaying him without the helmet most of the time, because I just let this guy with a helmet on. It's Jango Fett. And his articulation, let me put this back on to show you the articulation. It fits so good. Like, even if you just put your finger on there, push down, and that thing fits like a glove. Like, the articulation doesn't hinder at all. You still got up and down movement, side to side. So this thing, it's amazing. It's an amazing figure and well worth 20 bucks. It's really hard to get this stuff in stores, but I managed to get this in stores for at Target when the Force Awakens was released. I guess they released a little bit of toy lineup too with the Force Awakens, and there's only one of these guys laying in the Target shelf with the Force Awakens movies. Not even in the toy section, with the movie. Am I going on about how I shop? Yes, I am. Let's get over to the figure. So, let's go over his guns that he comes with, which is pretty cool. He comes with his little, I forgot what these called, blasters. Pew, 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 pew. That's what they are. That's what they sound like. And he comes with two of them because he's a gun-wielding outlaw, and he does outlaw stuff. So he comes with his holsters. This thing is separate. I bet if you pop these things off, you can rip this whole belt system and all that stuff off. Which I love that how they did this, because you can easily like hide all his joints and stuff with all this big belt. And this, another thing, this removes, so he can be jetpackless Boba Fett. I said Boba Fett. You are no good to me any fucking way. You suck. You suck, you bloody wanker. What God. But his jetpack is removable, and let's put that back in. And this I wish he came with the rocket one, the one like Bubba, but oh well. And his articulation is pretty good. I like it. It's the same as other Black Series figures. I mean, you're not getting. They did a good job here. These things would not break off. Let me get this light. This thing would not break off in the twisting and turning of his joints, because it's molded to his actual hand that turns and twists and stuff. So it's not bending like crazy all the time. But you don't have double joints, but you do have double joints on his feet, and it's still a little stiff. And he can kick butt. He can kick butt. He can kick his own butt. And legs, really good, done for posing and stuff like that. So, and his toesies, yeah, you got good articulation, just like any other Black Series. Come on. Just like any other Black Series, you got good articulation on it. So, as far as this figure, he is easy to stand too. Like everything on him, like the detail. Like I'll just go over that in a second. But this figure is just amazing, and just to conclude him up, everything about this figure is just point flawless. Like his stance, you can get him in like nothing ever hide. Like you can just hide all his joints. Like look at his joints on his knees. You can't even recognize him because of his kneecaps and stuff like that. And Boba Fett is just, Jango Fett, fucking Boba. You're in my mind. You're in my brain. I can't stop thinking about you. But that's about it from Easy Company Gaming. If you like what you saw here, just subscribe to the gaming channel. And more of Jango and Boba's and all kinds of reviews coming up of these things, because I collect these things like crazy and I can't stop, and it's just an addicting thing, and I just don't want to stop because it's amazing. I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. I have a damn son that looks exactly like me. Exactly like me. Who does that? Who does that?